Good evening, everyone. This is Jeff Foley at Newburyport High School, bringing you the game between the Newburyport Clippers and the Beverly Panthers. Waiting on my partner, Drew Mulholland, who just showed up. Newburyport comes in tied for first in the Cape Ann League. Beverly comes in just having qualified for the state tournament. I believe their record is 10-7. Beverly comes in from the Division II Northeastern Conference, and this is going to be a good matchup for Newburyport. They're going to need to face teams like this in the tournament, teams that they've not seen before, teams that are probably well qualified and talented. So tonight, I think Coach Dave Clay, is going to be looking for a good effort and kind of a preview of what Newburyport's going to look like come tournament time in a couple of weeks.
Well, hello there, Jeff. Let me tell you, this place is packed outside in the hallway. This place is ready to go. First play, it's a little slip underneath Casey McLaren for two. And Newburyport takes a 2-0 lead. Beautiful feed there by Archer for Newburyport. And the Clippers take the early 2-0 lead here. First, Beverly from the North Shore, little jumper. Pull-up jumper that time by Abreu, does not go. Rebound pulled down, back up by Mulamba, does not go. Rebound pulled down from the Clippers. Newburyport looking to run. McLaren swings it back. Free ball try Robertson. That one goes. Great start here from Newburyport. Quick 5-0 lead here right out of the gates.
Newburyport in man-to-man.
Archie looking to D up on the guard here for Beverly. Boris kicks it to Crowley. Crowley pull-up jumper. Little hook shot does not go. Rebound pulled down by Newburyport's Max Gagnon. Gagnon gets it up. Another chance here for Archie. Jumper does not go front rim. Tries to follow his old rebound, but it's going to be Beverly's ball. Rebound pulled down by Camara. Camara runs the floor, quickly gets it to Abreu. Abreu drives the lane. Right-handed finger roll through traffic is good. 5-2 the Newburyport lead.
Looks like Beverly likes to attack the hoop.
Archie gets it to McLaren. Going to be an offensive foul on Archie. Actually, that was Gagnon setting the pick there. Gagnon set the pick, a little bit of a moving screen, so it's going to be an offensive foul for us. Newburyport 5-2 in the early going. Drew Mulholland alongside my partner Jeff Foley, Sarah Brosher on the camera.
Drew just got here, but before the game we had a nice little celebration. Representative Kelkhorst presented Casey McLaren with a citation from the State House.
Abreu pull-up jumper does not go. Rebound pulled down by McLaren. McLaren back the other way, looking to drive. Free throw line, spin move. Kicks to the corner. Bovey turns it down, drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Archie. Archie, little runner. Back rim does not fall. Get everything Buckner with, and Beverly back the other way. Abreu looking to run. Great hustle by Archie.
Yeah, that was
back,
nice.
Got the tip and saved it, kept it in play to McLaren. Official's going to call a timeout here. I think we might have a clock issue.
That play by Archie right there is indicative of what is going to be needed come playoff time for Newburyport to be successful.
Wish I heard what the inadvertent whistle is. That's the disadvantage of not being courtside there. Could not hear what the whistle was, but we play on. Newburyport basketball as they cross the divisional line. Clippers up 5-2. With it, Bovey. Bovey swings it to Archie. Gagnon, good feed down low. Bovey, little off fake and puts it in off the glass. Beautiful move by Bovey up the feed from Gagnon, and it's 7-2 Newburyport.
Harry Bovey asked me he knew he was starting tonight. He asked me if I would refer to him as the truth. Harry Bovey, the truth.
Can he just ask for that?
Yeah, I'll call him anything he wants if he keeps scoring.
Good job there by Newburyport's Archie. There'll be a foul on the floor. Clippers up 7-4, up by 3 here. First 3 minutes of action from Newburyport High School.
And Newburyport boys have been away from the high school, Newburyport High School, for, I don't know, upwards of maybe 10 days. So the intensity here is noticeable, and hopefully they can keep it up.
Scramble. Newburyport comes down with the ball. McLaren, but then it's turned over. Robertson turned that ball over for Newburyport. Back the other way comes Beverly.
And Ryan Archie, once again, getting back on defense, preventing an easy layup.
Actually thought that ball went off Beverly, but it's going to stay Beverly ball underneath the Newburyport hoop. Mulamba to inbound. Throws it into the corner to Abreu. Kicks it back out, Kamara. Kamara looking to go to work on Archie. Kamara, dribble strong right side. Lost his dribble, picks it up, swings it back to Abreu. Abreu looks to reset, 10 on the shot clock. 3 ball, Boris does not go. Bovey in a battle for the rebound. It's going to be Newburyport basketball.
Nice position there by the Truth. Made the Beverly player go over the back and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Gagnon.
So Harry having a good start to his game.
Gagnon bringing the ball up for Newburyport. Gets to Archie, swings it to McLaren. Casey McLaren looking at drive baseline. Kicks it in the corner, good find Robertson. 3 ball, back rim. It's going to go out of bounds. Top of the backboard. And we'll go over to Beverly.
Nice look right there. Casey McLaren drove to the basket. Did not have a clear shot, and he ditched it into the corner for a nice shot.
McLaren with a steal off the inbound. Drives the lane, he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Newburyport showing a little full court press there. Beverly struggled to get that ball in. And the guy you don't want to throw it to is Casey McLaren, who takes it right to the rack and gets fouled hard. He'll go to the line for 2. 7-4 Newburyport, 4.5 to go, first quarter. First free throw from McLaren is up and good. His brother Parker is going to check into the game now. Give Bovey a little breather.
Nice job by Harry.
Second free throw, McLaren up and in and out. Beverly down with the rebound. Here comes Kamara. Kamara quickly in transition. And the corner to Abreu. Abreu can't finish through traffic. Rebound pulled down by Gagnon and the Clippers. Here comes Gagnon. Swings it to Casey McLaren. Back to Gagnon. Clippers reset the offense here. Halfway through this first quarter, it's 8-4 Clippers. Coach Clay barks out the directions. Archie with it. Swings it to Casey. Coming up to 10 on the shot clock. Clippers good to go. Casey McLaren looking to work one-on-one. He gets it stripped. Great hands there. Still Clippers ball. 5 on the shot clock. Parker McLaren swings it to Robertson. He's going to have to shoot it. He actually gets one more pass to Archie. Lets it fly. It's going to be a shot clock violation against Newburyport. Good hands there by Beverly's Micah Davies. Stripped Casey McLaren and kind of made that possession tough on Newburyport.
I think Newburyport caught a little bit of a break right there. The ball did not hit the rim. I do not think the referee should have blown the whistle after the buzzer went off. Beverly had possession and looked like they were ready to run. The whistle blew, however, and now Newburyport gets to set up their half-court, full-court press.
Abreu brings it up here for Beverly. Toscane Abreu. Smooth ball handling. Drives the lane through traffic. Steps through. Oh, beautiful move. Abreu lays it in for 2. And the Newburyport lead is cut to 2 at 8-6. Here comes Gagnon back the other way for Newburyport. All the way. The block and the foul. No, they're going to wave the bucket off. That's a tough call. That should have been an and 1.
There, yeah. No continuation call there.
That's, well, that's tough, to say the least. Great drive by Gagnon, though.
That is the 3rd foul now on Beverly. 3 minutes left in the first period.
Clippers inbound. Parker McLaren gets into Trevor Ward just into the game. Back to Casey McLaren looking to go to work. Crossover. Oh, great move, and he scores it home. Casey McLaren, a crossover, left the defender in the dust. All the way to the rack, 2-handed jam, and it's 10-6 Newburyport.
Yeah, nice play by Casey. He went through the entire defense. That wasn't a dunk off a breakaway. He went over one of the players also.
Great answer by Abreu back the other way from Beverly. Abreu driving the lane, spin move, threw it up, rolled around and in. So Abreu with the quick answer. Back the other way comes Ward for Newburyport. Needs some help. Cut off baseline. Turns it over. Back the other way comes Beverly. Missed layup by Preston Abreu that time. Clippers trying to run back the other way. Matt Scramble at full court. No call. Jack Crowley comes over for Beverly and lays it in. And we're all even up at 10 here with 2.5 to go in the first quarter.
That was kind of a violent collision. The referee did not know what exactly to call, so he didn't call anything. I like that.
Parker McLaren in the corner and bars the ball tipped away. Beverly's Jack Crowley can't believe it. He said that ball went off Parker. I actually agree with him. I think that ball should have been Beverly's ball, but it's going to stay Newburyport's ball with 2:25 to go. First quarter, 10-10 to score. Casey McLaren to inbound. Gets to George Coryell. We get a foul against Beverly right off the inbound. It's going to be the 4th team foul on Beverly here. So those are piling up quickly.
Beverly foul to number 34, Micah Davies.
George Coryell to Trevor Ward. Casey McLaren. Casey McLaren looks to set up the offense. Goes back to that crossover. Swings it to Ward. He gets it to Parker McLaren. Parker McLaren gets it to George Coryell. Swings it to Robertson. Back to Ward. Good ball movement here from Newburyport. Drive Robertson to the rim. He's going to get to the free throw line. Going to like that. Everybody getting their touch. Robertson drives the lane. He's going to get to the line for 2.
And that's 5 fouls quickly on Beverly. So Newburyport's going to start making some of these. Nice intensity here, Drew.
Yeah, absolutely. Good vibe in the building. I'll tell you, the parking lot is packed too right now outside Newburyport High School. People turning around and headed to the street. There's no room to park. Jake Robertson, first free throw up and good. Clippers back on top, 11-10. Second free throw, Robertson, up and good. He knocks them down, both down. 12-10, the Newburyport lead. Final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Bringing the ball up for Beverly, Damian Boris.
Trevor Ward is in there, obviously, for his defensive ability.
Another great drive to the hoop there by Toscani Abreu. Shot does not go. It's going to stay Beverly basketball at the inbound. Actually, they're going to give it to Newburyport, much to the chagrin of the Beverly guys who are ready to do an inbound. Quickly bringing it up, George Coryell for Newburyport. Head of steam there, dips it up for Parker McLaren. Confident jumper from Parker. Front rim does not go. Rebound Robertson for Newburyport. Good job on the offensive glass by Jake Robertson. George Coryell now. Coryell swings it to Casey McLaren. Back to Robertson. Robertson has it tipped away. George Coryell first to the loose ball. Still 15 on the shot clock. Coryell drives, free throw line. Robertson, nice pass down by Trevor Ward. Trevor needs some help. Gets it to Coryell. 3-ball, Parker McLaren. Does not go. Good rebound pulled down by Beverly's Damian Boris.
Yeah, nice movement by Newburyport there. Got a nice shot.
Toscani Abreu gets it back out to Damian Boris. Boris swings it to Jack Crowley. Crowley rises up, jumper from the corner, knocks it down. Big time shot with a Parker McLaren hand in his face. Jack Crowley knocks it down to even this game up. 1 minute to go. Coryell tries to get it right back the other way. He's going to get fouled. And George Coryell is going to go to the free throw line. Beverly's Jack Crowley a little bit heated there. He didn't think that was a foul down low. The official took a little bit of a notice there. He's giving him a little bit of a leash, but Jack Crowley very vocal after that foul call on him. George Coryell to the free throw line, shooting 2. First one, no good.
Newburyport being pretty liberal as far as bringing players in and bringing players out, resting them. I think the coach sees that the intensity is quite high, and players, when the intensity is high, get tired quicker. The adrenaline seems to drain quicker than if it's a kind of a quieter, sedate type of game.
George Coryell's second free throw good. Back in away comes Beverly, now trailing 13-12. Little cheap foul there on Coryell. 43 seconds to go first quarter. Clippers up 1. Kamara to inbound for Beverly. Quixie gets it into Crowley. It's going to stay Beverly ball.
Harry Bovey, the truth.
Off the Newburyport deflection. Ball comes down low now to Crowley. Good kick out. Open 3. Does not go. Back rim from Boris. Rebound pulled down by Ward for Newburyport. 5-second differential here. Shot clock, game clock. Coryell brings it up for Newburyport. Coryell to Bovey. Bovey swings it to Robertson. Parker McLaren. Good find. An open Bovey in the corner. Pump fake. Drives the lane. Bovey has it blocked away. Back the other way comes Beverly. It's Cahill running with it. It's going to stay Beverly ball as Newburyport knocks this ball out of play. 14 seconds to go first quarter. Should be the final possession of this first quarter. Kyle Kamara to inbound for Beverly.
There's something different, a little bit different. I can't pinpoint what it is. It might be the rotation that Coach Clay is using, but we're getting a different look from Newburyport, I think, tonight.
Toscani Abreu looking for the last shot, takes a look at the scoreboard. 5 seconds to go, though. Beverly's got to go quickly. Kyle Camara back to Abreu. 3-ball at the buzzer, does not go, and that is how the first quarter is going to end for Newburyport High School here. Clippers going to take a 13-12 lead into the second quarter. Again, my name is Drew Mulholland, alongside Jeff Foley, Sarah Brocher, here bringing you Newburyport Clippers late season basketball action on PortMedia. Big thanks to our sponsors, the Institution for Savings, Newburyport 5 Cents Savings Bank, and Giuseppe's, which will bring you the post-game show later on tonight. Thank you so much. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School here. Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley. Second quarter action. Beverly with the basketball, trailing Newburyport 13-12. Good hands by Coryell, as Beverly's number 15, Damian Boris, tried to throw a little skip pass cross court.
Yeah, Newburyport is in a zone right now. Seeing, just giving Beverly a different look. The coach's going to see what Beverly can do. The way to beat this zone is obviously to try to hit some three-point shots.
Jumper does not go that time by Toscani Abreu. Loose ball underneath, though, pulled down. Great little feed underneath. Boy, Boris with a beautiful pass. I think that was Jack Crowley.
Yeah.
Underneath, Coryell looking to get it right back. Beautiful find. Parker McLaren lays it in for two. Good answer by Newburyport. They take a 15-14 lead here, early moments, second quarter.
Nice heads-up play right there by George Coryell. Had his head up, looking to see where his teammates were. When the shot wasn't there, he was able to dish it off.
Davies lost it. Free throw line, was looking for a cutter, couldn't find one. Beverly turnover, Newburyport basketball here. Bovey to inbound, gets it to Coryell. George Coryell across the divisional line. Sets up the offense, swings it to Parker McLaren. Parker McLaren in the corner to Bovey.
Newburyport's going to try to find a scorer with this lineup out there. Not a lot of traditional scorers, so they're going to have to try to find someone.
Bovey to Archie, got it to Bovey in a tough spot. Bovey travels, so it's going to be Beverly's basketball here. 1 minute into this second quarter, Newburyport up 15-14. Toscani Abreu for Beverly. He is the ball handler. He's gotten to the rim several times already tonight, looking to go around George Coryell. Coryell with a little grab.
Yeah, that's tough to play a player with that kind of quickness and that kind of ball handling ability. Toscani Abreu is a good first step, although I don't know if there's anybody faster in the league than George Coryell. Anybody on the soccer field can tell you that. Gagnon's going to try his hand. Newburyport jumps out of the zone and gets into a man-to-man. And that forces a travel. Beverly wasn't ready for it. Didn't actually know what to do.
Jack Crowley with the travel off the inbound. Here comes Gagnon for Newburyport. Gagnon looking to make a move. Dumps it off to Parker McLaren. Bovey cuts through. Trevor Ward comes to get it behind the three-point line. Bovey gets to Gagnon. Bovey. Little jab step, gets it to Parker McLaren, drives free throw line. A lot of contact, no call. McLaren keeps that ball alive, gets to Bovey. Bovey's put back, does not go. And Parker McLaren is going to get called for an over the back here. Real physical battle underneath the hoop as Parker McLaren crashed in the glass, but he's going to get called for the foul on Malumba.
Yeah, it looks like Newburyport had about 4 guards out there with Parker. Parker might have thought that he was the only one underneath there and had to go for that rebound.
Malumba took a look back there. I don't think he appreciated the crashing of the boards from Parker McLaren. Malumba brings the ball up here now for Beverly. Gets it up to Toscani Abreu. Back to Malumba. Mismatch there.
Man-to-man defense.
3-ball in the corner from Abreu. Does not go. Malumba with the rebound. That's actually Mitch Davies with the rebound. Mitch Davies puts it back up for 2. So Beverly goes back up top on the 2-ball from Mitch Davies. Newburyport back the other way.
Nice left-handed shot right there by Davies. I'm not sure if he's a natural lefty, but he made a nice play with his left hand. There's Parker.
Casey McLaren drives the lane through traffic, gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Back and forth we go here. Seesaw battle. Newburyport trailing 16-15. Chance to tie it up or take the lead here with Casey McLaren at the line and 5:55 to go first half.
When I was first learning about basketball, I heard and was taught that it was a non-contact sport. I don't know if I was being lied to or the game has changed, but it is a very, very physical sport. Just ask Casey. He went in there. I think he got hit by 3 different players.
Casey missed the first one. Second free throw up and good for Casey McLaren. So we're all even with 5 to go first half, 16 apiece. Clippers off the made free throw, looking to do a little full court press. Again, Beverly struggling to get it in. Gagnon almost had the steal. Beverly bringing the ball up. With it is Mulumba. Mulumba to Toscani Abreu. Abreu sets up the offense. Abreu fakes the handoff, goes baseline, pulls back, jumper does not go. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Archie. Archie quickly ahead to Robertson. Nice drive from Robertson, no call. Beverly down with the rebound. It is Abreu. Toscani Abreu quickly gets the boys going, gets up to Camaro. Nice touch pass, Camaro to Mulumba for two. And Beverly goes up 18-16. Gagnon brings the ball across the divisional line for Newburyport. The Beverly crowd now into this game here. They traveled well to Newburyport tonight. Parker McLaren getting called with the left arm. Offensive foul. You'll see the refs let that go sometimes, but not this time. It was a clear little push off there from Parker.
Yeah, that was a little too obvious.
Good defensive position there, too. And
right, if the defensive player is anywhere in front of the offensive player and gets that forearm in their shoulder, they're going to get the call.
A Parker McLaren forearm is a pretty strong one, too, if you've taken a close look at Parker McLaren. Doesn't take much to push a guy off balance. Beverly looking to go up 2 possessions here. Ball comes down low to Crowley. Crowley, little jab step, throws it back to Toscani Abreu, gives it right back to Crowley in the post. Crowley, a little spin move, deflected away by Casey McLaren, deflected twice, gets to Mulumba. Mulumba driving the lane, may have traveled, no call. But Mulumba lays it in for 2, and the lead is 20-16, Beverly. Parker McLaren, nice little uppick for Newburyport. Almost got called for another offensive foul. It's the same play pretty much. Ball comes back to Parker. Parker fakes that 3. He's going to be careful. Ball comes over to Gagnon. Gagnon takes the baseline. That's cut off. Finds a driving Casey McLaren. Can't quite finish. Rebound pulled down by Beverly's Boris. Damian Boris quickly gets it up ahead. A 3-and transition. Does not go from Camara. Rebound pulled down by Boris. Kicks it back. 3-ball chance. Jack Crowley. In and out. Big time rebound. Parker McLaren. Halfway through this second quarter, Newburyport trailing Beverly by 4. Drive by Ryan Archie, blocks away. It's going to stay Newburyport ball. Good transition defense there from Beverly.
Nice defensive play by number 23. I'm not sure what his name is. I got to get a roster at halftime.
Kyle Camara for Beverly.
Kyle Camara. That could be 5 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds.
Gagnon knew it was getting close to a 5-second violation. He tried to throw it in off a Beverly player.
And that could have gotten a technical foul because he threw it kind of at the groin area of the Beverly player. So the referee, I don't think, saw that.
Oh, I don't think there was anything intentional about that.
I don't think so either. I think it just happened that way.
20-16, the Beverly lead. With it is Damian Boris. We're going to have a foul on the floor here against... But they're going to give it to Casey McLaren down low. Some of the big bodies battling. Let's see who they got. It's actually going to be on number 11. Charlie Cahalan.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I don't think Casey is feeling himself. I don't know if he's got a bit of a flu or an injury, but I don't think he's himself tonight.
Big time shot. 3-ball from Toscani Abreu goes down, and the Beverly lead extends to 7, 23-16, their largest lead of the night, with 3.5 to go in this first half. Casey McLaren with the basketball. He's being guarded hard there by Mulumba. Robertson drives the lane. Casey back out to Cahalan. Cahalan gets to Robertson. Good drive, Robertson. Left hand does not go. Blocked in there by Jack Crowley. Crowley gets it ahead. Toscani Abreu has some space, drops it back. Crowley 3-ball. In and out again for the second time. And an over the back being called here on Beverly. The Beverly crowd does not like that.
Yeah, I was a little baffled by that call also.
Mulumba could not believe it. He actually broke out in laughter. He wasn't even involved in the play, but Mulumba for Beverly.
Newburyport can make hay here, making this 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 at the line now for Gagnon here. Newburyport trailing 23-16 as Beverly has caught fire here in the second quarter, and Newburyport has gone into a bit of a drought. Gagnon 1-1. The all-important front end here. First free throw is up and good. Back to a 2-possession game here at 23-17. Second free throw Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Couple guys on the floor, but it comes free to Beverly. Mulumba gets it to Abreu. Toscani Abreu pulls it back out, takes some instructions from the coaching staff. Looking to go to walk on Robertson. Boy, makes a great crossover move, but then he picks up his dribble, needs some help. Gets free to Camara. Camara to Crowley. Jack Crowley inside the free throw line. Little jumper knocks it down. Jack Crowley playing with a lot of confidence right now. That jumper is smooth and the lead is 8. Quickly back the other way come Newburyport. There is a turnover. The pass from Gagnon to Cahalan does not connect. And it's going to be Beverly basketball, already up 8.
The other night, Beverly qualified for the state tournament. Crowley had 16 and 16 against a good Peabody team. So he's capable of dominating in a couple of aspects of the game. It's just not his scoring.
Beautiful little dish. It was Toscani Abreu with the find. Beautiful pass through traffic. And Beverly's Camara lays it in, so the lead is now 10 at 27-17. Newburyport in dire need of a good offensive trip here. Ball comes down low. Parker McLaren in the corner. Parker McLaren looking to drive. Uses that left arm. Nice spin move. Parker McLaren, beautiful little left-handed hook shot. Isn't that pretty? And the lead is cut to 8. Good confident move from Parker McLaren.
Yeah, I'd like to see some more of those plays. Go a little clear out. Get the ball to Parker underneath by himself.
Toscani Abreu. Mulumba back to Toscani. Driving the lane. Beautiful play. Shields the defender off with the body. Cannot finish. Rebound pulled down by Newburyport. Quickly in transition. Gagnon gets it back. Parker McLaren. 3-ball knocks it down. 5 in a row from Parker McLaren. And he's got Newburyport right back in this thing. 27-22 the Beverly score. And now the Newburyport crowd here getting very loud as Beverly brings this ball back the other way. 3-ball trying to silence that crowd. Does not go by Camara. Rebound pulled down by Casey McLaren.
Newburyport was in a zone defense there, forced the 3-point shot.
Clippers have a chance to get this to one possession. McLaren drives the lane, does not go. McLaren came up a little bit lame right there. Numbers here for Beverly. Oh, what a smooth little move. Toscani Abreu all the way, coast to coast. Wasn't that sweet? Great move by Abreu. Lays it in for 2, and the Beverly lead is back to 7. Parker McLaren quickly looking to answer. Another offensive foul on Parker McLaren. He's got to be careful with that forearm. He's pushing off. He's having a quick word with the official, and I think Parker was coming out anyway, but now he's definitely going to come out as he gets that, I believe, his 3rd foul.
I think it is, yeah. It's on the board now, 3rd foul.
So that's going to be a problem. We'll see. He's probably going to have to take a rest for much of the 3rd quarter, picking up that foul late in the first half. 29-22, the Beverly lead here. Bringing the ball across the divisional line is Boris. Swings it to Barra. There's Mulumba. Mulumba. In the corner, Boris. Back to Mulumba. Has a big man flashing. Barra, his shot is blocked. Bovey trying to get to the rebound. Robertson comes down with it, and he's fouled. And that's, again, going to send a Newburyport to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Loose ball foul as Jake Robertson came up with a loose ball and got fouled in the effort of trying to collect that loose ball. So Robertson to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 30 seconds to go in this first half. The Beverly lead is 29-22.
I think Newburyport has played about 10 players. Beverly, I believe, has played 8 at the most. So conditioning in the second half might become a factor.
Jake Robertson, front end of the 1-and-1, knocks it down. Official organizes everybody in the paint there. Second free throw from Robertson. In and out, rebound pulled down by Jack Crowley. Beverly can hold for the last shot. They got good discipline on this team, very good clock awareness. They get that ball to Toscani Abreu, has a good feel for this game. He's going to take the last shot of the first half. 15 seconds to go.
It will probably be a 3-point shot because Newburyport is packed back down into a zone defense.
There's Abreu. Gets it back out. We got a travel here, I believe, on Beverly, and that's going to give Newburyport a possession. Travel right in front of the Clippers bench. That's going to give Newburyport a shot here at the end of the first half, down by 6. Clock reads 2.6. Bobby is going to side out this ball right in front of his bench. So Newburyport can run a legitimate play here and get a good look.
Yeah, 2.6 is actually a lot of time.
Couple dribbles. Let's see if they can get this ball to Casey McLaren. They do. McLaren, couple dribbles, gets it across half court, lets it fly. It's going to be good if it goes.
Yeah!
And he knocks it down. Casey McLaren, cool, calm, and collected, knocks down a half-court three ball at the buzzer, and Newburyport cuts this lead to 3 at the end of the first half. I think if this was college basketball, we might be going to the monitor to review this thing, but it's going to count.
Yeah, that just shows you the awareness that Casey had. I think he took that ball in the shot. He took the shot. There was 1/10 of a second on that clock. So his court awareness and time awareness, exceptional, and gave him the three-point shot opportunity, which he nailed.
You know, they say you get a dribble per second in those situations, and it was 2.6. Casey McLaren snuck in 3 dribbles there, got it across half court and let it fly. Big time shot at the end of the first half from Casey McLaren to cut the deficit to 3. 29-26 Beverly at the end of the first half here from Newburyport High School. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley, Sarah Brocher here, bringing you Monday Night Hoops from Newburyport High School. Big tilt, Newburyport and Beverly, with Beverly up 3 at the break. Big thanks to our sponsors, Institution for Savings, Newburyport 5-cent Savings Bank, and Giuseppe's. We appreciate all the support. Giuseppe's will also bring you the post-game show here at the end of this tilt here tonight. Keep it here. We'll be back with second half action when we get back. PortMedia. Back to Newburyport High School here. Second half action underway. Newburyport and Beverly. Clippers trailing by 3 here at the end of the first half. First possession. Ball tries to be dumped down by Robertson to McLaren. That pass is stolen. Back the other way comes Beverly. Kyle Camara. Camara gets it to Toscani Abreu. Abreu setting up the offense here. Turnover. Big steal by Bovey. Bovey coast to coast. Left hand lays it in. The lead is cut to 1. Big time play. Harry Bovey right out of the gate here in the second half.
Nice start.
Toscani Abreu. 3-on-3 here. Looking to go to work on Ryan Archie. Abreu, good first step. Finds the open man in the corner. Jumper Camara goes. That's a 3 ball. And a quick timeout here from Beverly.
Newburyport's going to beware. Looks like Beverly's going to get back into some kind of a half-court defense.
Casey McLaren to Gagnon. Gagnon swings it to Archie. Archie works around a pick from Gagnon. Robertson back to Gagnon. To Archie. Archie down low. Bovey playing with a lot of confidence tonight. Good move, Bovey. Little spin move. Tried to lay it in with the left hand. Does not go, but he gets fouled. Bovey's going to head to the stripe for 2.
Bovey's been rejuvenated, I think, maybe in the last couple games away. He's probably played very well. He's seeing some very, very important minutes here tonight, and he's delivering.
First free throw, no good from Bovey.
The truth, he wants me to call him.
Second free throw to try to cut this to a 1-possession game. Does not go, so Bovey does not make the free throws pay off. And Toscani Abreu brings it across the divisional line. Abreu gets it to Camara. Camara swings it to Toscani Abreu. Nice little move, Abreu, free throw line. Again, finds the open man in the corner. Camara turns it down. Nice find underneath. Big time block. Casey McLaren just shuts down Jack Crowley. Back the other way comes Newburyport. That was some star power on star power right there as Crowley was rejected from Casey McLaren. Down low, Robertson gets it to Bovey. Finds Gagnon driving the lane. Good move, Gagnon. Little right-handed hook shot does not go. The little guy Gagnon getting in there with other big guys, gets his own rebound. Casey McLaren swings it to Robertson. Back to Casey McLaren. Free throw line jumper off a nice little up fake. Does not go. Rebound's going to stay Newburyport ball here with 6:10 to go in this third quarter. Newburyport trailing Beverly 32-28.
Malumber got out of position. He went for Casey McLaren's fake in 3-point territory, and Casey went right around him for an easy jumper.
Ball comes down low, Bovey. Bovey kicks it out, Gagnon. Nice move, pick and roll. Bovey lays it in for 2. Beautiful little cut by Bovey. Excellent find by Archie. Ryan Archie on the nice dish. Good assist there, and the lead is kept to 2. 32-30 is the Beverly lead. Mitch Davies, spin move, lost to Gagnon on the floor. Great hustle, ball comes through to Bovey. Gets it up to McLaren, who throws it down. Two-handed slam, Casey McLaren, and we're all even at 32 here at Newburyport High School. Back the other way comes Beverly. Quickly, Abreu, just like that. A crowd silencer. Toscani Abreu back the other way. And now the Clippers turn it over. Boris with the steal. Boris gives it right back. Big time steal there by Gagnon. Quickly across the divisional line up to Bovey. Bovey, good swing pass, finds the open Robertson. 3-ball, good. Newburyport back on top. 35-34. The Clippers bench erupts. George Coryell leading the chairs over there as he knew that 3-ball was good from the moment it left the hand. Beverly looking to answer, now trailing for the first time in a long time. Ball comes down on the block, and one big time finish. Malumba down low.
Robinson was on Malunda, was so outmatched physically. He really should have tried to do whatever he could to not let Malunda get that shot off.
Easier said than done. Malumba down there.
Just too strong, got fouled, and just overpowered Robertson.
Big, strong kid Mulumba is. His free throw is no good. So the Beverly lead is 1 at 36-35. McLaren looking to go to work on Mulumba. Finds Robertson. Back to Gagnon. Gagnon looks to reset the offense here. Halfway through this third quarter, Bovey tried to find a cutting Robertson. It goes out of bounds off Beverly.
That was a good idea.
Coach Clay barking out the instructions for Newburyport here as they'll inbound into the Beverly hoop. Archie turns it over off the inbound. Back the other way comes Beverly. Good hustle though by Archie. Sprinting back and knocks this ball out of bounds. It's going to stay Beverly basketball here.
That's at least 3 great hustle plays by Archie tonight.
Yeah, Archie gives you that every night. Good hustle, kid. And an offensive foul here. A little push off. Good defense by Gagnon of Newburyport. He was in good position. It was off the ball. Now Gagnon's going to get a breather here. George Coryell's going to come in, try to give Newburyport a little bit of a offensive punch here. George doesn't always score too much, but he is a good facilitator. Can really get to the rim. And here you go, right off the bat. Coryell drives to the lane. Tries to find an open Bovey. It's going to be deflected. It's off Beverly. Going to stay Newburyport basketball.
Yeah, fortuitous break right there. Newburyport kind of got themselves trapped underneath the basket, but the ball went out of bounds, so now they're going to have a nice inbound play to go here. George taking the ball out.
Coryell finds Casey McLaren in the corner. McLaren, good swing pass to get out of trouble. Robertson in the corner. Good find, Bovey. Nice little up fake. Lays it in with the left hand. Boy, oh boy, Harry Bovey's really catching that ball in the block and doing some good things down there. He's got that up fake working a couple times tonight. Quickly back in transition comes Beverly, though. Little jumper goes by, guess who? Toscani Abreu puts Beverly back on top, 38-37. Here comes Coryell back the other way, looking to answer. Little step back, right-handed hook. Around and out. Foul is going to be called on Coryell, going after his own rebound. Coryell fouled Jack Crowley. Good look there from Coryell. Just couldn't get the little bunny to go down. It's Beverly basketball up 38-37, 3:50 to go, third quarter. It's Beverly basketball. Toscani Abreu. Man, this kid is a one-man offensive show. When he sees that opening in transition, he takes advantage, really does a good job of getting to the rim. And he has been getting to the rim. Not too many jumpers from him. As I say that, he pulls up and knocks down a jumper. Take that play, man.
Yeah.
Toscani Abreu knocks one down, and the lead is 3 for Beverly, 40-37. Bovey has it on the block. Finds a cutting McLaren. Beautiful little pass. McLaren gets fouled. Can't finish, but he's going to go to the stripe for 2.
Newburyport's running some different offenses here. A lot of cutting to the basket. In the beginning of the year, we saw, I think, a little more three-point shooting and zone defenses, so that's why Newburyport had to do a lot of shooting from the outside. Tonight, they're going to the hoop pretty effectively.
Casey McLaren, rare miss at the stripe there. First free throw does not go. Second free throw from Casey is good. He was a little upset there. I thought that was a lane violation. One of the Beverly guys kind of bumped him as he was still following through almost. Beverly basketball now up 2. 3:20 to go. Good defense here by Archie. Archie all over him. Timeout Beverly here. Beverly definitely has a size advantage. You look at some of these guys here. Malumba inbounding right now. Real big kid. You realize how he can be a real handful on the block. Toscani Abreu has it. Swings it to Crowley. Back to Abreu. 3-ball does not go. Put back does not go. And Beverly's going to go to the free throw line here.
One of the disadvantages of being in a zone is that you're not next to anybody, so when the shot goes up, it's difficult to find people to block them out. That play right there, Newburyport had 3 guys underneath the hoop, but the Beverly player was able to scoot in there because no one was able to block him out. He's probably the shortest player on the floor, too.
1 or 2 from the line. Malumba, big time rebound for Beverly. Lead is 3. Open swing in that corner. Mitch Davies, 3-ball does not go. Rebound, Casey McLaren. Newburyport with the ball, trailing by 3. Casey McLaren quickly in transition, kicks it up to George Coryell. Top of the 3-point line. Coryell looking to go to work, sets up the offense. Newburyport bench is yelling, run the play, run the play. Bobby with it now for Newburyport, waiting for a cutting McLaren. He gets fouled. McLaren thought he got fouled about 3 times before that whistle was actually blown.
Yeah, that was a bad foul by Malumba because Casey was no threat out there. He was almost halfway between the 3-point circle and half court. And let's see, now Malumba is coming out.
You say bad foul about Malumba though, but he is making Casey McLaren feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And you can feel it. He's doing a good job. He's up in the grill, and sometimes what looks like a bad foul isn't always one.
Yeah.
George Coryell all the way to the bucket, lays it in for 2. George Coryell cuts the lead to 1 on a beautiful drive left side. Smooth little lay-in off the glass, but like you said, here comes Abreu back the other way. Lays it in, knocks down Harry Bovey, and then spikes the ball kind of next to him. That was about as close to a taunt as you get at the high school level without it being called. Nice finish, though, by Toscani Abreu. Back the other way, Newburyport. Ryan Archie knocks it down, and he has a little celebration. The boys are having fun out here tonight. We're all leaving at 43. And
this is going to be interesting. What do they got?
I think we got a clock issue here.
Okay.
Nothing ends the nice flow of a basketball game like a clock issue timeout. Archie with a steal off the inbound. Has a cutting Coryell, finds him. Coryell lays it in for 2. Great hustle by Archie. Great hustle by Coryell to cut and lay it in, and the Newburyport lead is 2 late 3rd quarter. Abreu all the way to the bucket. Abreu won in the foul. Back and forth we go from Newburyport. Toscani Abreu, every time Newburyport goes on top, Abreu has an answer. He'll go to the line to try to put Beverly back up by 1.
I kind of feel guilty that I didn't pay to get into this game, Drew.
One of the perks of the gig here.
I have to write a check because this is some of the best entertainment I've seen in a long time.
Abreu's free throw does not go, so we stay even at 45. Casey McLaren finds Robertson in the corner. Good find to Archie, top of the key. Turns down the 3-pointer. Back to Coryell. A little crossover move. Coryell jump stop in the lane. Cannot finish everything but. Back the other way comes Beverly. Barrer finds a cutting Crowley. Crowley lays it in.
That just wasn't fair, that athleticism by Crowley.
Great finish through traffic. Both teams finishing tonight through traffic. And the lead is 47-45. Beverly coming up on a minute to play the 3rd quarter. George Coryell swings it to Bobby. Harry Bobby finds Archie. Top of the 3-point line. Skip pass. Robertson somehow comes down with this. Kicks it out to an open Coryell for 3. Does not go. Front rim. Rebound pulled down by Beverly. Nice rebound there by Ryan Bauer. Quickly up to Toscani Abreu in transition. Abreu, great find in the corner. Davies for 3. Back rim does not go. Casey McLaren with the rebound.
Nice to see Coryell take that shot last time down court. He is a good shooter.
In transition, Bovey, left-handed jump stop does not go. It was a little half hook. Rebound pulled down by Abreu. Abreu looked up, was thinking about making a long pass to a running Crowley. But Abreu smartly pulls it back out with his team up 2. 5-second differential, shot clock, Gamecock. Abreu, beautiful move, free throw line, finds the open Crowley in the corner. Crowley 3-ball, air ball, just a little bit short. It's gonna stay Beverly basketball.
That won't go into the books, but the truth. He went out there and he really made a nice play on the Beverly player shooting that 3 and got him off balance.
Crowley to inbound for Beverly. Gets it back, Davies. Davies to Toscani Abreu. 5-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Abreu's gonna have to shoot it. As she finds Crowley at the last second. He lets a 3-ball go. Does not go. That's a live ball. And it's gonna be a travel. The Beverly player didn't realize it was a live basketball. He heard the buzzer, and I can tell you exactly what happened here, Jeff. He thought that was the end of the quarter. Abreu knew that he could almost take the last shot, but he couldn't quite get the last shot. So when the Beverly player there heard the buzzer, he thought that it was the end of the quarter, when really it was just the shot clock, and there was still a couple seconds left.
Yeah. You can see, you explained that very well. You can see why he did that, but you got to play until the whistle. You hear the whistle. 3.4 now on the clock.
What ends up happening is that ends up being a travel violation on Beverly, so 3.4. Let's see if they get this ball to Casey McLaren again. We've already seen this. McLaren in the half quarter at the end of the first half. Bovey's going to just get it to Robertson, though. Has time for one more dribble. Gets it across the divisional line. Lets it fly. Does not go. Good shot, though, at the buzzer.
Yeah, he got bumped.
All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School. Fourth quarter action just beginning here. We have a dandy on our hands. Buckle up. A big 8 minutes of basketball left to play. Beverly leading Newburyport 47-45. Malumba swings it to an open Abreu, in and out. That ball is halfway down. Big time rebound. Casey McLaren gets it up to George Coryell. Coryell in transition, drives, free throw line, finger roll. Coryell lays it in. And we're back even at 47. There's that little offensive punch that George Coryell gives you in that point guard position. Back the other way, Abreu blocked by Coryell. He thought he got hit on the arm. No call. Casey McLaren comes down with the rebound. The Beverly bench is unhappy. Casey McLaren drives the lane. Great find, Bovey underneath. Bovey can't finish it. I think he was a little too open almost. Bovey looked around. There was nobody there, and he put a little bit too much mustard off the glass. 47 apiece. 7 minutes to go. Beverly basketball. Boris gets it down low. Malumba, look at Malumba driving, working hard down low. Bovey called for the foul underneath. It's going to be on the floor. Beverly basketball with 6:58 to go. Malumba puts that shoulder down and uses that strength.
That was actually a good play by Bovey, I think.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
Yeah. That was going to be an easy 2, I think, for Malumba.
Well, there was a foul, just not a big foul. Ball in the corner. Here comes Abreu looking for a shot, kicks it out to Crowley. Crowley drives in the paint, little right-handed runner, and it goes. He thought he got hit too. These Beverly guys saying there's a lot of contact on these drives to the hoop, although you could kind of say that both ways. We've been mentioning all night how this has been a physical battle. Archie for Newburyport gets it to Casey McLaren. McLaren looking to go to work on Malumba, who's made it tough on McLaren all night long. McLaren contested jumper. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Beverly. Here comes Toscani Abreu in transition. Look at the handles on Toscani Abreu. Pulls it back out after a little smooth dribbling.
I'd like to see Newburyport go low next time to Casey with Malumba on him. Malumba with 3 fouls.
Beautiful find. Malumba found Toscani Abreu in the corner. Abreu drove baseline and laid it in, and now, Parker McLaren didn't see that coming. Luckily, Robertson was there to save him. 51-47, the Beverly lead. Newburyport basketball. Parker McLaren driving the lane. He's hit. Almost got the finish, but Parker McLaren's going to go to the line for 2. That was big, that third foul, you remember, Jeff, at the end of the first half. Parker McLaren pretty much had to sit out that whole third quarter.
Yeah.
Seeing his first action here this second half, and immediately.
And that's 3 on Micah Davies. So if this does go into overtime, there are a lot of important players for both teams that are in foul trouble.
A long way from that, of course. 6 minutes left to play here. The lead is 51-48 Beverly. Parker McLaren makes the first one. Second free throw to come. 2 for 2 from Parker McLaren. Boy, what a luxury that is to have a big man who can go to the stripe and knock down 2 big free throws for you. Big makes there in a close game. Beverly basketball. Malumba, top of the key, down low Crowley, looking to go to work. Crowley, step back jumper, in and out. Ball was right on, but Parker McLaren with the rebound. George Coryell, look at the handles. George Coryell gets out of the bubble team. Gets some wooing from the crowd, finds Parker McLaren. Archie, 3-ball, confident stroke, does not go. Rebound, Parker McLaren keeps it alive, but Malumba, the big man, rips it away. Boy, what a strong rebound from Malumba. Almost turns it over, however, but still Beverly basketball. Ball in the corner. Crowley up fake. Called for a travel. He can't believe it. Has to bite his tongue here as he didn't think he traveled, but I think the ref got that one right. Just a quick little shuffle from Crowley in the corner as he was trying to make it up fake and go. So here we go, 5:17 to go, 51-49, Beverly the lead, timeout, Newburyport. A lot of credit to Margie Malumba too, Beverly, really making Casey McLaren's night tough. He has got the short straw and got the Casey McLaren assignment tonight, and he's one of the better defenders we've watched all year. Malumba can match McLaren's height, and he's a big guy, but he's also staying with that Casey McLaren quickness. So give Malumba a lot of credit. Look at this, McLaren catches the ball, and there's Malumba, who's gonna have nightmares about tonight. McLaren is beautiful find. Casey to Parker, does not go. Parker McLaren, put back second time, does not go, and Malumba again with a big time rebound. Back in transition comes Abreu, coast to coast, Abreu. Pretty move. Toscani Abreu, Newburyport having a field day trying to stop him in transition tonight.
Newburyport should go to Casey McLaren every play down here now. Try to get the a good shot, but more importantly, try to get that fourth foul on Malumba.
Parker McLaren gets it out to Robertson. Shot does not go from three. Rebound Parker, put back, lays it in. Parker McLaren, he wanted the foul call. Refs are letting him play here down the stretch. 53-51, the Beverly lead. Toscani Abreu across the divisional line. George Coryell all over him. Good defense by Coryell. Malumba for three, does not go. Big time rebound, pulled down by Archie. Coryell up to Casey McLaren. Newburyport trailing by 2 with the basketball. Robertson pump fake 3, drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out McLaren. Malumba guarding them. Casey McLaren, Archie in the 3. Corner for 3. Ryan Archie knocks it down. Ryan Archie clutch from the corner, and Newburyport takes a 54-53 lead.
I think Archie's having the best game of the year for him so far.
Coming up on 3.5 minutes to go in this basketball game. Beverly almost turns this ball over at half court. Back to get it to Toscani Abreu to settle things down for Beverly. That's the comfort zone for Beverly. Get it into Abreu's hands. He dishes it off for Crowley, who drives the lane. Offensive foul called on Jack Crowley. He dipped the shoulder a little bit. Tough call there. To inbound for the Clippers. Newburyport up on Beverly, 54-53, 3.5 to go in this basketball game. George Coryell brings it up for Newburyport. Crosses the divisional line, finds McLaren, Casey McLaren, down low to Parker McLaren. Parker back to Archie. Archie with the big 3 to give Newburyport the lead here late. Gets it to Coryell in the corner. Finds Parker McLaren, up fake, looking to drive on Crowley. Parker McLaren looking to drive to the lane. Goes by Crowley, beautiful move. Left-handed off the glass, Parker McLaren, and the Newburyport lead is 3, 56-53. Camara brings it across for Beverly. Gets it to Malumba, who quickly gets it in the hands of the trusty point guard, Toscani Abreu. Back to Camara. Camara swings it, Davies, little spin move, driving to the lane, can't finish. Ooh, tough call, he's gonna get hit. I think it's gonna be Coryell with the foul, hitting Davies on the right arm. And Davies gonna go to the line for 2. Nice little spin move by Davies there to get baseline, and he almost finished as well, but he's gonna get to the line for the 2 free throws here. Beverly trailing Newburyport 56-53. First free throw from Davies is up and good. Lead is cut to 2, 56-54.
I think Casey McLaren is getting a taste of what it's going to be at Tufts next year with Malumba covering him all over the court. Casey has to work very, very hard just to get open for a shot. I like to see Newburyport go low here, down to Casey, maybe get an up fake, get 4 fouls on Malumba.
Great drive by Robertson. Can't quite finish, though, for Newburyport, and it's Beverly basketball trailing by 1, 2.5 to go. Toscani Abreu through traffic. It's going to get bailed out with a foul call here on the floor. And that is actually going to put Beverly at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That is the 17th foul on Newburyport.
They got George Coryell there.
So Toscani Abreu is going to go to the line. Big time free throws here for the senior leader for Beverly. First one's up and good. Cool, calm, and collected this kid is.
How I wish we were still in the first half. Only 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in this tie game.
56 apiece. Abreu looks to put Beverly on top, and he does. 2 clutch free throws from Abreu. Beverly 57, Newburyport 56, 2:20 to go in this basketball game. George Coryell brings it up. Coryell looking to drive the paint smartly, pulls it back as the defense converged. Parker McLaren finds it open. Robertson does not knock the 3 down, and Coryell's going to get called for the over-the-back foul. And again, that's going to put Davies of Beverly to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Every player out there has to realize that they have to be very careful not to get a foul between now and the end of the game, because like we just had down there was no threat for Beverly to get the basket, but George fouled them underneath their own basket. Now they're getting opportunity for 2 points.
Front end of a 1-and-1. It's actually Camara at the free throw line. Misses the front end. Big time miss there. Back the other way comes Gagnon now, checking into the game for Newburyport. He's relieving. Well, he just came into the game, gets to Parker McLaren. Jumper, Parker McLaren knocks it down from the free throw line. Parker McLaren, confident stroke, stepped right into it, knocked it down, and Newburyport goes up by 1 at 58-57.
That was a 2-point shot, and I think the scorer gave him 3.
Which is why the referees blow the whistle here to sort that out. It should be 58-57 Newburyport. They got it right now. So Clippers up by 1, $1.50 to go in this basketball game. Gotta like seeing that from Parker McLaren. It's already tough enough. You can't guard him. You don't want to go out to the 3-point line to guard him, because they'll go around you with that quickness and finish. But he's gonna knock down that shot. Into the tournament. Boy, watch him. Toscani Abreu now for Beverly. Swings it to Camara. Camara steps back, gets it to Davies. Davies gonna pull up, confident 3-ball, back rims it. Gagnon with the rebound. Newburyport 1-point lead and the basketball with 1.5 minutes to go. Gagnon across the divisional line, looking to go to work. Gets it to Archie.
I think Newburyport's going to stay in their offense. I don't think they should be running clock now. Coach is going to call timeout.
Coach Archie, too, who has had a bit of a knack for that clutch gene all season long.
Yeah, so maybe McLaren will be a decoy here, but he's going hard over to the left-hand side.
There it is. There's Archie. Nice little up fake. He's going to shoot the 3. Confident stroke. Front rims it. Big time rebound. Parker McLaren. Oh, the official said he stepped on the baseline, and as he grabbed that offensive rebound, Parker can't believe it. He thought he had the court awareness there, but referee was right on it.
Yeah, I think that was the play drawn up, is to go to Ryan Archie for that 3-point shot. I don't think that was a random play.
Camara brings it across the divisional line for Beverly. 1 minute to play. Beverly trailing Newburyport 58-57. There's Malumba, who's been great tonight for Beverly. Gets it to Abreu. The scoring start tonight for Beverly. His shot does not go. Offensive rebound by Jack Crowley. Davies now for Beverly. Has time. He's going to reset it. Shot clock 25. Big time steal by Gagnon. Gagnon of Newburyport. Oh, he had a chance to take it all the way, but he steps on the end line.
That would have been the play of the year.
He deflected it right before half court, and the ball was loose right in front of the scorer's table. Gagnon tried to tip it to himself, but he just stepped on the sideline right in front of the Newburyport bench, so would have been a free layup, but instead it's going to be Beverly basketball here with 43 seconds to go. Newburyport still leading this thing 58-57. Newburyport 58-57. Big time stand here from Newburyport is needed. Beverly, as expected, gets this ball into the hands of Toscani Abreu. Abreu, picked from Crowley, set up top. Abreu looks for some help, gets it to Camara. Camara gets it to Davies in the corner. Davies, oh, he had an open Mulumba, but he overshot him. Mulumba had snuck behind the defense. He was wide open, the big man for Beverly, and the pass sailed out of bounds. Timeout Beverly with 27 seconds to play. Boy, did the Clippers catch a break. Casey McLaren's inbound now for Newburyport. Gets it to Parker McLaren.
Full court pressure.
Casey expecting a foul. He wants the ball, and he holds it, and he gets fouled there. Camara gives it, so Casey McLaren will go to the free throw line for a big 2 free throws. And don't forget, this is still a 1-and-1 situation here, so McLaren's going to knock down the front end here. Big time free throws. When it's a 1-and-1, that adds all that extra pressure on the front end, too. 58-57, the Newburyport lead. McLaren at the line for the 1-and-1. 23 seconds to go. Even if he hits them both, it will still be a 1-possession game here. All sorts of strategy starts to come into play. First free throw, McLaren. No! back rim and a very generous shooter's roll for Casey McLaren, who takes a deep breath, kind of smiles a little bit at the free throw line. He knows he got lucky.
Yeah, that's what you get when you've been shooting at these hoops for 4 years.
59-57, the Newburyport lead. Casey McLaren looking to put his team up 3. And
Again.
he does. He rattles it home. Fist pump from Casey McLaren at the free throw line. Beverly brings it back. Here comes Camara, trailing by 3.
I don't think they need a 3 just yet, but now they might.
Ball in the hands of Toscani Abreu. 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds to go. Let's see if Newburyport fouls. Coach Clay yelling from the bench. It might be just that. Ball comes free to Davies. 3-ball for the tie from Davies. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Archie. Archie sprints it back, and Newburyport wins a thriller here at Newburyport High School.
Best
Clippers
win of the year.
celebrate.
Yep.
Unbelievable victory in a back-and-forth battle. Ryan Archie with the big rebound at the end as the Davies 3-ball does not go. Beverly got a great look at it, but the 3-pointer does not go, and what a finish tonight here from Newburyport High School.
Newburyport did everything well tonight. They had players that usually don't score a lot step up. That took a little pressure off of Casey, who didn't have his best game, but he was used as a decoy late in the game. And just overall, I think, not only the most exciting, but also the most well-played game Newburyport has played all year.
Newburyport gets out of the gym tonight with a 3-point victory, 60-57. Back with the post-game show here in just a moment. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley and Sarah Brocher. Keep it here. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School. Big time win here for the Clippers tonight, 60-57 over the Beverly Panthers. Ryan Archie joins us now. You got a knack for that clutch G in there, Ryan. How about that? Big win for you guys tonight.
Yeah, it's a huge win for us. You know, we had a tough loss at Pentucket the other day, so we just came into practice, worked our asses off, and we just really wanted to get another win to boost our confidence.
You know, I saw you guys in the gym here returning after that Pentucket game, and there were a lot of kind of angry faces for you guys. You guys were not happy after that Pentucket game. How important was it for you to get back on the floor tonight and get a big win?
It just boosts our confidence. It gives us a better seed in the tournament, and yeah.
What's up? I remember that first game this year. You really bailed your guys out. You had a bit of a sluggish start right on opening night, and it was a couple threes from you at the end of that first half. And opening night, I know I'm going back a little bit, but you really bailed your guys out on opening night. And you just have a knack for the big shot at the big moment. And I see Casey drive the lane. He loves driving and looking for you in the corner there. It's kind of you got that clutch gene, don't you?
Yeah.
What makes you live for it in that moment? Do you want the ball in that spot? Do you want the big shot?
I just love winning, love competing.
But I mean,
honestly.
not everybody wants the ball in that moment. You clearly, you want it.
I mean, I don't really get nervous for those types of things, so yeah.
Never get nervous.
No.
How big on the defensive end tonight? You guys had some big stops down the stretch. This Beverly team has a lot of scorers, and you guys really had a few big defensive stands.
Yeah, we just played great team defense, great help, good closeouts.
On to the next one, right?
Yep.
Big night. Thank you, man. We're going to bring in Coach
Thank you.
Clay now. Big night from Ryan Archie there. A couple clutch stops down the stretch. Coach Dave Clay joins us now. Coach, come right over here. Congratulations, big win.
Thank you.
How about that kid, huh? Clutch shots again from that guy, huh?
Huge.
I was telling him, I remember seeing him on opening night. He kind of bailed you guys out on opening night after a sluggish start. And he just has that clutch gene, doesn't he?
He really does. He does. He's a special person.
How about big stops defensively, really? I know you guys say when it comes down to it, it's about defensive stops in these close games, and you guys really, really stood tall. Some big-time shooters here from Beverly, too.
Oh, yeah, they're a great team. And they're very, so well coached.
How about the job Malumba did on Casey McLaren tonight? That kid's a tough defender, huh?
Yeah.
Casey was getting frustrated. You could tell not too many guys can frustrate Casey McLaren in this league. But
No, but I wouldn't want to go against him either. I don't blame Casey. I'd be frustrated
I was thinking
myself.
the same thing. He's got the size, but this was a tough Beverly team. Does it feel like a little bit of a tournament game tonight? That kind of an evenly matched. That's a team that's going to the tournament too. I mean, it felt like a tournament atmosphere in here tonight, didn't it?
It did. And just the team, the energy they had from the bench all the way through to every single player. It was just exciting to be there.
Yeah, there was a moment we went to a break and you guys were actually down 1, but your guys were just laying it all out there. Guys diving on the floor, and you came to the bench down 1, and it seemed like seesaw battle. And you seemed to be the happiest coach. You were as happy as I've seen you trailing in a basketball game in a long time. Let's put it that way. You loved the effort from your guys tonight.
I do. And we talk about that. That's truly all I care about. If they lay it all on the line and we lose, then we lose.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But to the hats off to them. They really worked hard.
Absolutely.
It was terrific.
This is a fun one. Do you enjoy these?
Oh, I love these.
Would you rather win by 20 or?
No, I like that. I mean, this might take a few years off my life, but it was a good game. And you know what? We got a lot out of it. Hopefully, they got a lot out of it. And they're a tough team.
Absolutely.
They're gonna go far in the tournament.
Yeah, well, you guys are a force to be reckoned with too. Congratulations on the big win tonight,
Thank
Coach.
you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Good grinder there at the end, and nice win, 60-57, the final for Newburyport tonight. Big thanks to Coach Dave Clay, Ryan Archie, big night, big clutch shots down the stretch. That's going to do it here on PortMedia. Again, final score from Newburyport High School Clippers with a big 60-57 win over Beverly. My name's Drew Mulholland, for my partner Jeff Foley, Sarah Brocher on the camera. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.